just thinking today about how seasons change. Seasons change, don't they? And they move from summer to autumn like they are now. We're towards the end of August, and suddenly there's that autumnal feeling. It's a little bit cooler than it would be in earlier part of the summer. Everybody's getting ready to go back to school. It's sort of beginning to feel like September's on its way, and we're just approaching into autumn gradually, moving from that late summer into early autumn. And seasons change in our life too, don't they? And we find that we have different seasons. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 says there's a time for everything and a season for every activity under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to weep and a time to laugh. There's times for everything. A time to all the things that we think are important, and a time to recognise that sometimes things are not quite as important as they appear to be. When we're going through certain phases in life, we suddenly get perspective, we understand priorities, we realise that most of the things that we thought were so vital and such high on our priority, on our to-do list, we suddenly discover that they're not as vital, and it gives us a view of life for what it is. And so we have lots of abundance in the garden at the moment. During the summer months we've had lots of things growing, and my wife's been doing a great job in growing various different vegetables. And normally we'd have a season of apples. Actually last year we did, but every other year they don't come in such abundance and much quieter. But last year this was definitely the season for apples in enormous amounts, trying to manage and store them safely. And I'm also normally in this season involved with a worship festival, David's Tent. I've been for quite a few years, and it's a strange season for us that this year we're not meeting. I would normally be in Sussex at the moment, really getting full steam ahead, ready for the event and being prepared, and lots of people getting on site and lots of activity happening. And at the moment probably there's a few sheep and that's it. No people at all. So seasons vary, and we can find sometimes that we are often in a situation where the season is not what we expected, and that's true too for many people at the moment. We're in a season of change, a season that's uncertain for most of us. Certainly in the UK can feel that way, and I'm sure that's true in many other places too. So whatever your season is, I pray that you have peace in that season and allow God to be in charge of the season that you're in. And even if it's not the one that you thought you'd be in, even if it's not the flavour or the content or the feel of what you would normally be doing and what you'd normally be experiencing or expecting, whatever the season is that you're in, may God give you peace. And may we understand the season, the times and seasons that God has set for us, the times and seasons that we're in, that we might need to work with, which are not always the ones that we would anticipate and be used to. And in this new season that's coming up as well, with change, with schooling, with different things happening, with uncertainties about what that could look like for everybody, I pray that you would have a real sense of God's peace in this season as well.